The topic is method of partial fraction. Partial fraction. Method of partial fractions. Okay. We write here whenever it is possible to express it is possible to express the given function the given function f of s given function f of s into the sum of linear or quadratic partial fraction into the sum of linear or quadratic quadratic partial fractions as f of s equal to, we write a upon s plus a raised to r and plus bs and plus c divided by the quadratic fraction, that is what, s square plus a square raised to r, and then use the standard result to find L inverse. See here how to express the given function into linear and quadratic function. Okay, suppose examples. Suppose your function is given in the form of linear. Okay, f of s is given in the form of linear, that is s upon, if your function is given s upon s plus 2 or s plus 3. Okay, then just express this function as a s upon s plus 2 as a linear factor s plus 3. Okay, so this is the linear equation. Okay, s plus 2 and s plus 3 is linear equation, so we write here a upon the linear factor, first one s plus 2 and plus b, second linear factor s plus 3. Okay, this is the linear factor. Okay, s plus 2 is the linear factor and s plus 3 is also linear factor, so we express this function as a linear partial fraction. Okay, now suppose this function is given like this. Suppose f of s is given uh, s plus 2 डिवाइड बाय एस माइनस वन द होल स्क्वायर. ओके, ये तो लीनियर है, इसको लीनियर फॉर्म में कैसे एक्सप्रेस करेंगे? सो दिस इज व्हाट एस प्लस 2 and s minus 1 the whole square, this is expressible as a and run this factor s minus 1 and plus b s minus 1 whole square. Suppose there is power 3 तो एक फैक्टर यहाँ पे और आ जाएगा, सो दैट इज सी अपॉन एस माइनस 1 का पावर 3, एक फैक्टर और आएगा तो ऐसे बढ़ता जाएगा, पहले 1 2 and 3 इस तरह से. ओके, this is the linear form factor. Okay, now in for quadratic form number 3, your function is s upon f of s is, suppose s square plus 2, any function is given in quadratic form s plus 1 and here s square plus 2s and plus 1 इस तरह का प्लस सपोज 3 है. ठीक है, इस तरह का फ्रैक्शन दिया है. So this is the quadratic means degree 2. Quadratic means what? A polynomial which has degree 2. और this is the linear means what? s का पावर कितना रहेगा? 1 रहेगा. So how to express this as a partial fraction? So we first express the partial fraction is here, write one a linear है, s plus 1 is the linear, so we write here s plus 1. Okay, and plus for quadratic के लिए आपको a factor यूज करना पड़ेगा, bs plus c and divide by what, a denominator, that is what, s square plus 6s plus, sorry, 2s and plus 3. Okay, for quadratic you always use bs plus c divided by that fraction. Okay, I hope you understood how to express the given function in quadratic and linear form. लीनियर में आपको सिंपली क्या करना है, ए अपॉन दिस फैक्टर, बी अपॉन दिस फैक्टर, सेकेंड वन इस तरह का फॉर्म रहेगा जिसको रन करना है अप टू कब कितने तक, जिसका इतना ऑर्डर रहेगा उतने बार यहाँ पे कोएफिशिएंट ऐड होता जाएगा. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस.
यस सर।
हाँ
सर ऊपर हम लोग ना बी एस प्लस सी डिवाइड बाय ए स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर, वो वहाँ पे आर लिए, तो यहाँ पे हम लोग
हाँ, ये
पूरा
आर मतलब क्या है, इसका पावर बढ़ता जाएगा ना यहाँ पे.
अच्छा
एक क्वाड्रेटिक ही है, ठीक है, यस स्क्वायर ये क्वाड्रेटिक है, यस का पावर कितना है 2 है, ठीक है.
हाँ
इसका पावर अगर मोर रहेगा तो भी आपको इसी तरह से करना है. गेटिंग?
जी
So,
सर
हाँ. So, what is your partial fraction? So, the method of partial fraction says that whenever it is possible to express the given function f of s is the any given function into the sum of linear or quadratic partial fraction. This is the sum of linear. Okay, this is the sum of linear fraction, and this is the sum of linear and quadratic function, क्योंकि इसमें दोनों linear as well as quadratic both are included. Okay, so we express this as a sum of linear and quadratic fraction. If only linear factor is given, so you can express only sum of linear factor. Okay, and this is the power of, this is power function. The power function is given, just run this up to how many times, n times. How many power is there, 2 times, so we run up to 2 times. A upon फर्स्ट फैक्टर प्लस बी अपॉन सेकेंड फैक्टर प्लस सी अपॉन थर्ड फैक्टर एंड सो ऑन अप टू कहाँ तक, जहाँ तक ये पावर दिया रहेगा. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस द गिवन फंक्शन इनटू सम ऑफ लीनियर और क्वाड्रेटिक पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन. यू अंडरस्टूड?
जी सर.
एग्जांपल्स. फाइंड द इनवर्स Laplace ट्रांसफॉर्म. फाइंड द inverse Laplace transform of s plus 1 divided by s square minus 2, s square minus 4, not 2. Okay, s plus 1 divided by s square minus 4. Okay, let us see how to find the inverse Laplace transform of this function. Okay, move to the next page first. Solution. Your given function f of s, f of s is given to you. What is that? S plus 1 divided by s square minus 4. Okay, but this can be written as what, s plus 1 and divided by s minus 2 one bracket and s plus 2 in another bracket. Yes or no? I'm writing a formula of a square minus b square. Okay, so this is what 4 can be written is what, 2 whole square, so this becomes s square minus 2 square. So what is the factor of this? A plus b or a into a minus b, or you can write vice versa, a minus b into a plus b. Oh yeah, this is okay. So is this linear or quadratic?
लीनियर.
Yes, linear factor. Now using partial fraction method, using partial fractions method. Okay, what is the partial fraction method? We consider this, so consider es plus 1 and divide by s minus 2 one bracket and s plus 2 another bracket. So we express this function into the sum of linear factor. So we write here a, what is the linear factor? First linear factor s minus 2 and plus b, second linear factor is what? S plus 2. Okay, this is partial fraction. Okay, now what have to do? We have to determine the constant a and b. We have to determine the constant a and b. Okay, first we write down s plus 1 divided by s minus 2, then s plus 2, and this is equal to, just cross multiply. We multiply with this s plus 2 with a and s minus 2 with b. So this become s plus 2 a and plus s minus 2 with b. Okay, divide by product of numerator denominator, that is what? S minus 2 and s plus 2. Okay, now observe this, denominator of left hand side is same as right hand side, or right hand side is same as left hand side, so this denominator cancel from this denominator. Okay, so what is the remaining in the numerator? So that is s plus 1 is equal to s plus 2 a and plus s minus 2 b. Okay, now what our job is to find the constant a and b. Okay, and replace the constant a and b in this equation and take Laplace transform on both sides, then you will able to find the inverse Laplace transform of given function. Okay, so our job is what? Just determine the constant a and b. For this, if I putting here s equal to 2, so this term will be 0. Okay, so यहाँ से from this you can find the value of a. If I putting s equal to minus 2, then this term will be 0 and you can determine the value of b. Okay, so let us see here. Put s equal to what? S equal to 2 here. Okay, so this gives s equal to 2, yes, 2 plus 1, and this is equal to 2 plus 2 a and plus here 2 minus 2 b. So this implies 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Yeah, this is 4a and plus 2 minus 2 will be what? 0. So from this you will get a equal to what? 3 by 4. From this you will get a equal to how much? 3 by 4. Okay, also put s equal to minus 2. कहाँ पे? यहाँ पे पुट करना है s equal to minus 2. So this gives minus 2 and plus 1, and this equal to minus 2 plus 2 a and plus here minus 2 b. Okay, so this implies that minus 2 plus 1 minus 1, and this is equal to what? 2 plus minus 2 plus 2, this will 0, and minus 2 minus 2 and minus 2 here will be minus 4 b. So from this you will get b equal to what? 1 by 4. B equal to 1 by 4. Now substitute value of a and b in this equation number, name this equation number star. So let us move for next page. Putting the value of a and b, putting values of a and b in equation number in star. Okay, we get this is s plus 1 divided by what? S minus 2 and s plus 2. Okay, and this is equal to, what is the value of a? What is the value of a? A is 3 by 4. A is 3 by 4 and divide by first factor s minus 2. Okay, and plus b. B is what? 1 by 4 and divide by s plus 2. Now applying inverse Laplace transform on both sides. So applying inverse Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform on both sides. Okay, so apply this inverse. L inverse of s plus 1 divided by s minus 2 and s plus 2, and this is equal to what? L inverse of 3 by 4 by s minus 2 and plus 1 by 4 divided by s plus 2. Okay, now use linearity property. So 3 by 4 is a constant, we take outside. L inverse of 1 upon s minus 2 first term, and plus 1 by 4 is constant, take outside. L inverse of 1 upon s plus 2. Okay, so this can be written as 3 by 4. L inverse of this can be written as what? 1 L inverse of 1 upon s minus 2 is e raised to 2t, because here minus sign, so it will be plus, and plus 1 by 4, and L inverse of this is e raised to, plus sign is there, so you'll write minus 2t. Okay, so what is the common here? 1 by 4 is common, just take outside. 1 by 4 is common, so 3 e raised to 2t and plus e raised to minus 2t. Okay, which is require Laplace inverse of given function. Okay, but this is what? This can be all written as what? S plus 1 divided by s square minus 4. Okay, so inverse of s plus 1 divided by s square minus 4 is what? 1 upon 4 into 3 e raised to 2t plus e raised to minus 2t, which is required Laplace transform of the given function. I hope you understood this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.